And Servando.
Uncanny.
Emmanuel.
Timing.
Oscar.
Happy.
Nelson. So when I take roll, they're asked to use one adjective to describe the way they're feeling. One, it increases their vocabulary. We have words of the week every week that are words they can use to describe the way they're feeling. When they come in, I want to know how they're feeling. I really want to ask them how they're doing, but we can't take 10 minutes to do that. We have to get moving. So today, we are going to learn a little bit about the Great Migration, and fifth period is when we'll actually read the story, read this story. My name is Nancy Gutierrez, and I am a 7th grade social studies and language arts teacher in San Jose, California. Why do people move? And look at your homework, look on the back part of your homework. You wrote a story about migration, about moving. So why do people migrate? Why do people migrate? Why do people move? Why do they move? Okay, so I want you to face someone in the classroom. Face anyone in the classroom. Let's see, the person with shorter hair is gonna start.
We were moving and I didn't know nobody from the other place, and my mom said that if I didn't want to move back, that I could stay with my aunt, but like I didn't want to, because I needed to live, because I wanted to live with my mom. So like I moved to this school, like, and right now I already have like a lot of friends and I feel great.
Some of them are here because they want to be, some of them are not. Some of them are here because they have to be. Some of them are here and having a horrible day, or are having a very bad home life, or having a great one, or have had very bad experiences with learning and with teachers and with feeling like they weren't capable. And so I have to acknowledge all of those things when they come in. And it's a challenge.
Before entering classrooms, students already know how they feel about teaching and learning. To help students be successful and motivated, personal feelings about subjects must be understood. Teachers can then use appropriate strategies to help students develop positive attitudes toward learning.
They told her that they were gonna there more work over there and better jobs, more money. But when they got there, all they got was slavery.
Today we spoke about migration. A lot of them are immigrants. They come from another country, or their parents come from another country, and that's why they're English learners. And so you take what they know and you just build on it, because they already know this information. They just don't have the vocabulary for it yet. So I just build upon their knowledge.
My family migrated over to the United States because they wanted their children to have a good education and have more money over here.
Like my family moved here because my mom, like, she didn't have much money, so she moved here. Then like she didn't know anybody, but my aunt was there to help her, so they had this little house.
So we're talking about, and who can read this for me nice and loud? Actually, the entire class, if you can see this, read this for me nice and loud. Begin.
The Great Migration.
What do you think the Great Migration was? Let's make some predictions. What do you think it was, and why was it called the Great Migration? Liliana.
It might have been a migration with like a large group of people, like moving from one place to another, like a tribe or anything.
It's respecting their intelligences. We all learn in different ways. We all know different things. We've all been through different experiences. And so it's tapping into that, bringing it into the classroom and making it meaningful for everyone in there. What do we think these poems mean? And this is, again, maybe we can tie this into the reasons why people had to leave.
Developing positive attitudes toward learning requires that students have opportunities to voice their points of view.
It kind of like makes you like think that maybe what they're saying isn't always necessarily true because they were treated differently, and so like maybe it wasn't really true.
It's helping me realize what I'm doing exactly. It helps me organize my thoughts, helps me put my lesson into perspective. So these are things that I already know are important, but it helps give me focus. When I'm creating my lesson, I look over and I make sure that all the elements are included in my lesson. Okay, class, so what I want you to do is to choose one of these. You're going to answer one of them, so please choose one. And know which one you're going to choose because I'm going to call on you randomly. Please choose one of these closing remarks. Now, when I call on you, I want you to stand and to close the lesson by sharing one of these sentences with us.
The most important thing I learned is that many people migrate from place to place.
What I could do with this information is to pass it down to other people so they could know what migration means.
The most important thing I learned is that there's lots of immigrant people that come here just to get a better life and education and send money to their relatives over there at their countries.